Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can shoot better if you're a basketball player who is a bit taller. Now, first off, I would like to say that if you hear any beeping or banging, that's because there's construction happening to my left, so please deal with that. I'm very sorry. Yeah, those guys right there. Okay, so first off, I want to talk to you about just the basics really quickly. The basics are going to be the same for everybody. Whether you're shorter, taller, lanky with 10-foot long arms, it doesn't really matter. The basics are the basics, and that is you're going to have the basketball up on your fingertips and you're going to have the elbow underneath the ball. That allows you to have a straight shot. If your elbow goes out just a bit, it's going to make your shot go right, and if your shot's too far in, it's going to make your shot go left. So just really quickly, I want you to just get a basketball and go and shoot straight up. If it goes a little bit out towards the right, that means that your elbow was out towards the right. That one went straight, so it allowed us to have a straight shot. Now, what we're going to have is now the next tip is to have it roll off your middle finger. If it rolls off your pinky, it's going to allow it to have a sideways spin and probably go off the right side of the rim, even if you had it go straight. And then if it goes off your pointer finger, it's going to make the ball go left. So make sure it goes off your middle finger with the elbow underneath the ball. The reason why you want fingertips is so that you have better control, so you can do things like this, palm the ball. I'm only 6'2" and I can do that. Now, from there, if you're taller, okay, so if you're taller, there's a few things that you need to do a bit differently than the rest of the players. And that is, a lot of taller players will shoot like this, where they're going to have the ball behind their head and they're going to shoot. That's not what you want to do. The reason why players do that is because their arms are longer and they're trying to be able to shoot at the same height as a regular basketball player, which is right here. But because their arms are so lanky, no matter what, if their arm is straight, it's going to be bringing the ball up a lot higher, so then that makes them want to bring it back a lot farther. And that's not necessarily a good way to shoot. There has been some really great shooters in the past, 20, 30, 40 years ago, who can shoot like that. However, if you want a more accurate shot, one of the players that you should look at is a player called Dirk Nowitzki. You've probably heard of him. He is one of the best three-point shooters at 7 feet tall. And we're going to take a note out of his book about how he shoots. Now, how he shoots is, instead of going and flinging it from behind his head, what he does is he shoots just regular like that, and then he reaches up a lot higher. And that's how he gets that insane arc on his shot, which allows it to bounce in a little bit better. Okay, so taking a page from his book, we're going to get really close to the rim to start, and we're going to make sure that there's going to be lots of arc on that ball. And we're going to be reaching up as high as we can. Now, the more arc you have, the more legs you're going to have when you're farther away. So your first couple of shots are going to hit the front of the rim. But once you get used to it at short distance, then you can start taking a few steps back and still the same idea and have lots of arc on your shot. You want to have the ball release from here and not from here, where a lot of players, they'll shoot like this. You're going to have to shoot like that, a lot higher. Now, these same rules apply if you're not necessarily taller just yet, but you've got really lanky arms. These same rules will apply. So like I was mentioning, if you're going to be having lots of arc on your shot, you're going to have to use a lot of your legs. So let's put this practice into good use and shoot some free throw shots. So as you've seen in that first shot, we got lots of arc. It went straight in. It was perfect. The second shot, it had a ton of arc, and it hit the rim a few times, hit the backboard, and dropped in. That's why you want a lot of arc on your shot, no matter who you are, because it allows the ball to bounce around the rim and then bounce in. I hope that this video has helped some tall or lanky players out there. If it has, hit that like button, subscribe. I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comment section below if you have anything you want me to work on with you. Anyways, I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another twice a day basketball video.